We're live.
Are we on?
We're on.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
I don't see anyone on.
They will. They will be. It always takes a minute for things to load. Welcome to our Thanksgiving with Dimitri and
Tina. Aren't we supposed to let people load first?
They'll start. No, we can start now. It just takes a second.
Tell them a story.
So anyway, it's
so
Thanksgiving. That's what we're doing here.
Yes, I was trying to think of a joke to stall. Where do ghosts go on vacation?
Where?
Malibu. They're rich ghosts. They're rich ghosts.
You know what they call that? They call that a dad joke.
Yvette Garantakis. She's Greek. Yasu, Faristopoktate.
Who else is on? I can't see.
Yvette.
Catherine Phillips is on.
Our friend here.
Diane. That means that the Skin super fans are on. So
Colorado.
Mary from Colorado.
I love Colorado. Hi, Mary.
Anyway, so this is our special Thanksgiving. We figured if we didn't get this in today, we wouldn't have, because we're so busy this whole month, we wouldn't have had a Sundays with Dimitri.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Until we're going to be nonstop.
Until after Valentine's, after February.
Yeah.
And
then December's packed.
January.
We have a baptism here at the house.
I know. We're baptizing my baby granddaughter, Penelope Dimitra.
Penelope.
So
she got my name for her middle name, and I'm the godfather. Again, I'm going this weekend to North Carolina.
Oh, that's right.
I'm going to be another guy. I have 3 godchildren this year.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's a lot of money at Christmas. So today
we want to say thank you.
We want to say thank you.
We want to say thank you to our friends who have been following us for years and years. We are so thankful for you.
I'm really grateful. I'm always grateful.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like my mantra. Every day I try to give thanks for all the wonderful things in my life, all my wonderful customers that I'm so grateful for. Friends. I don't call you customers, you're friends.
Friends, yeah.
We've been together so many years, all of us.
So many years. I feel like
I started in 1994. I still have friends from 1994.
Yeah.
We're using my formula.
Speak to our friends so often. I think they know my life. I know their life. I feel like we're practically family.
Yeah. She has no makeup on because she's going to demo.
Oh, yeah, I'm demoing, so no makeup. I mean, I have some eyebrows on because I don't have eyebrows anymore.
Some nails. I just don't want you to poke my eye out with that.
My purple people eater nails.
They're so sharp. So
anyway, first of all, should I just go over the offers? What we're giving away?
Sure.
So first of all, we have a VIP 25 that is 25% off site-wide. It is going to exclude, as always, the special offers, gift sets, gift cards. The set that we have for you today is 30% off. It is our reset and reverse kit. Reset and reverse
is all part of the Deep Wrinkle Protocol line,
right?
Which you don't have to wait to have deep wrinkles to use. Mm-hmm. You can start using it in your 20s and 30s.
Right, my kids do.
It's for everyone, right? And these textures are very lightweight.
Mm-hmm. So this is our reset and reverse kit. You can find it on our website. And you know why I wanted to do this?
And it has my favorite 2 products in it that I will never go without. But now I'm also into the algae oil and the honey.
I just integrate.
I love these. Love these.
So we're offering this at an $84 discount, 30% off the entire kit. But I wanted to do
also free shipping.
Anything over $50 is free shipping.
And you know what? If you wanted to buy any one of them individually, you don't want to buy the whole thing, the whole collection, you could actually do that and get 25% off each item.
Yeah, each item with our VIP 25. code for today. This offer is only running until midnight tomorrow because this is a special 24-hour. Well, really, it's about 36 hours, I think is what we calculated. But it's a special offer just for those of you that are watching today. I know it's a Wednesday, it's midweek, it's, a lot of you are working and you're watching this on your lunch hour. So thank you again.
This is my lunch and breakfast.
But I wanted to do this kit, Dimitri, because we're not really doing these big kits anymore. And
well, it's very difficult. Have you seen inflation? Have you seen also shrinkflation? Shrinkflation is like yesterday, I got a submarine sandwich with tuna on it, tuna sub, and there was so little tuna on it, you could see the bread through it. So you might be paying the same, you're getting less, or you're paying. So I went grocery shopping the other day. Like what normally would have been like $300, somehow turned into closer to $600. I'm like, what is going on? But same with skincare ingredients. It's gone absolutely crazy, but we're working through it because we have good economy of scale. We're really trying our best for you.
Right. So exactly. So this is what this is. This is kind of a thank you and a throwback to what we used to be able to put together as far as kits.
Right.
So thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Tina's lost so much weight. I'm jealous, but
I know. Should I do it quick?
She's trying
23 pounds down.
Because she's single now.
I don't know why you always.
All my girlfriends who get divorces always lose like 30 pounds.
That's not why I'm doing it.
Oh, okay. So let's get started.
Okay.
What are we going to talk about first?
So
I will say this. The Deep Wrinkle Protocol system is very, very high engineering. And it has ingredients that you're just not going to find anywhere else. And if you do, you won't have so many of what's so important in one source, right? And let's get started. What are we going to talk about?
So
we talk by item.
So let's go by item, but I'm doing it the way I set it up is the way I use the order that I use the products.
Okay. I do it a little differently. We can go with your way.
Yeah, let's do my way.
So, and another thing is this system, it is lightweight. It's for any skin type. And we're going to start.
And we did say any age. I want to say that because I have a 23-year-old and Athena, who does all of her comments. She's 29 now. They've been using these products since we first brought them out.
29.
So,
oh my God, when did I get so old?
Nathan's going to be 31 in February.
He's catching up to my age.
I know. I don't know how that can be since I'm only 45.
I know. No. Okay, so let's start. What are we going to start with?
Okay.
So you start with the eye.
I do eye first.
I do the face.
I do smaller area and then larger area and then smaller area. So let's start.
You can't go wrong.
You can't.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about you.
The eye serum. So these two formulas are two of my favorite formulas, right? And we'll start with the eye. The before and after that you're looking at. Look at her eyelid and look at all that pink skin that is starting to come up to the surface that's new. Because those wrinkles around her eye is the perfect example of glycation wrinkles. So this system is designed to work on all three types of wrinkles. Glycation wrinkles, which happen from exposure to like the sun, but a lot of that comes from carbohydrates, metabolizing carbohydrates. And beer, rice, potatoes, sugar, everything I eat.
Me.
So, you're pretty good about that. You don't do sugar.
I don't do a lot of sugars, and I can't.
I'm a snacker.
I'm allergic to I'm allergic to stuff.
I'm a snacker. I can eat everything. So look at her eyelid. Look at that fresh, healthy skin coming up around the eyes. You know what's doing that? So both serums are based on some really advanced technology. First of all, I was reading a review where someone said it's not the amount of ingredients, it's the quality. And I thought to myself, well, you're getting quality and high percentages. So growth factors, first of all. Growth factors.
1 pump for both eyes. I just put 1 pump, 2 fingers.
Yeah. I do 1 pump too. And
so I do my lids.
And so growth factors were present when your skin was being created in your mother's womb. I do bioidentical anti-aging hormone replacement for my anti-aging doctor. And there's no other way at my age, I'll be 59 February, that I could keep my energy levels like this. I do my B12 shots, it gives me testosterone. And bioidentical growth factors are a science where we took the ingredients that created your skin, like fibroblast growth factor, acidic and basic, epidermal growth factor, vascular endothelial growth factors. The eye serum has 7. The face serum has 10. Then we have an ingredient called NAD. NAD is actually being researched at Harvard by an Australian scientist, and they were saying it's the first ingredient that can show extending the lifespan of an entire organism. In our body, we have NAD. Now, this is topical, but in our body, NAD does DNA repair and mitochondrial energy. And all the celebrities now are having DNA drip, or they're doing the shots, And I think I said on TV, I was in Malibu, and I saw a place that does the shots. I thought, oh, I'm going to get an NAD shot. So the doctor said, well, you have to do it every day. Why don't you just take a vial and buy a vial and take it home? I'm like, and just, you just do it in your rear end every day. And I said, okay. He rang me up. It was $3,000. I said, people actually do this? He goes, yeah, I have a guy. He said, I have people who come in here every week and buy a bottle. And I thought to myself, it only lasts 10 days. And I thought to myself, oh my God, it's so expensive for us to even formulate with. It's the most expensive ingredient we've ever had. It extends the youthful look of our skin as long as we can. Then I have to talk about 3 more ingredients and we can go forward. And there's more in here than that, but these are the key things. So we updated it several years later with something newer on the market that I started to see, like a dermatologist's office, clinical esthetician's offices, called ferulic acid. And ferulic acid comes from cell walls. It gives them their rigidity. But what it does on the skin is it reduces the look of wrinkles and fine lines, and it strengthens the skin's natural lipid barrier.
You know what else it does?
What?
It helps to repair our lipidic interface that actually holds our cells up.
Now, if someone sells you NAD to take orally, don't waste your money. Your stomach destroys it. It has to be in a drip or an injection.
I was doing a powder that you dissolve under your tongue.
Yeah, but it doesn't work that way.
No.
So the other thing we have is a special form of retinol that's gentle, but it's microcapsulated and it releases slow, so you can use it day and night. And then we have a form of vitamin C that's we use so many different types of vitamin C in skin, but this particular one is called Release on Demand. And it's encapsulated in a little phospholipid bubble, and it literally releases at different times where it's needed, when it's needed. Now that's pretty cool for a serum, right? So the eye serum, what's it going to do? Reduce the look of wrinkles. It's going to help firm the look of the skin, and it's going to help kind of tighten it up. And if I don't use this, I get mushy.
But it also adds elasticity. I can make all these different, wrinkles, and I know it bounces back.
They might stick one day.
They're not going to stick. I use good product.
Me too, and it bounces back.
Yeah.
So the face serum. So first you put your eye serum, you put your face serum.
Then I do my face serum. So again, these are so concentrated that a little bit goes a long way. You saw that it was only just one little pump. I did both eyes, upper, lower. I even did over my eyebrows. You
know what the secret is to applying, whether it's the oils or the age reset serum, to get the most for your money is I have a product called Enriched Softening Essence with the Taya. After you cleanse, you put this essence on. Right. Oh, I have a baby one here. There was a sample for another network. You put this on, right? And then when your skin is still damp, right? Yeah. Then you can get one pump to spread everywhere, even your neck.
Right. So.
And this makes your products work even better.
I just did really a pump and a half for my whole face. In my hands together, and then this is more than enough. Yeah. You can see that it's more than enough. Yeah. I can even do, all of this, my neck.
I'm so embarrassed to tell you guys, I use 5 pumps. This is my thing. This is my product. This is what keeps me looking young. Well, I slather.
Okay, this is the thing.
But I can't tell you to do that because it sounds like I'm gluttony.
So I because I do slather a little bit, but you don't have to. A lot of it is waste.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a waste. You
Okay,
guys.
you're just here to model. I'm talking. Now, I want to talk about a clinical study that we spent $70,000 on. And what you're looking at is not a perception study.
No.
And the perception study was all at 100%. But the tool study is always going to be lower than perception because people see a little different. They're so excited. But the clinical study showed a 100% improvement in skin elasticity.
And that's
100%.
what the tool.
That's what the tool measuring. You know what that means? Elasticity? This way. And it goes back.
Yeah.
Firmness is this way. So you understand. 97% improvement in skin hydration, 91% improvement in firmness. That's good.
That's good.
To get 100% elasticity and 91% in firming, I'm telling you, this is my Rolls Royce for me. And 88% the overall skin's facial wrinkles and lines, which you saw in that before and after, and 84% improvement in crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. And that's with the age reset serum.
And that was a 4-week study, and they
With
used
a tool.
with a tool where they actually measure the line, like even fine lines and deep lines, and they improved within 4 weeks. They improved by 88%, 84%. So in 4 weeks,
I know.
people.
So, hey, all my good customers, if you love our products, always go online wherever I'm at, rate them. I think some other competitors are jealous.
I don't know, maybe.
Okay, maybe.
We make some good stuff.
No. So then what do you do, right?
Then I do my eye cream. That comes next.
This eye cream, by the way, if you wear makeup. Oh, look at the face serum. Now that was after 4 weeks, and that was a clinical photo. Like, we don't know these people.
And they were only allowed to use
the serum.
The
They weren't allowed to even use a cream. That's how they do it at the clinical things. If I could have put a moisturizer in her face at least over the serum, we'd have done better. Because she used the serum, but she had nothing on the surface to keep it hydrated and barrier. Look at the wrinkles around her eyes. Look at the discolorations. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Look at the structural breakdown wrinkles that go from mouth to ear. Like I said, there's expression wrinkles, glycation wrinkles. She didn't have a lot of glycation. And structural breakdown wrinkles. 3 types of wrinkles. This system works on all 3 types of wrinkles: pores, texture, and firmness. And elasticity.
So this is what I was going to say, because I have a dimple. I don't know which side, this side. And usually people my age, when I'm 55, when we have
a dimple.
From, I don't know what side it's on. You notice, you see people who have, like, who are in their 50s, they have their dimples, but then they start having...
The dimples become lines.
The dimples become lines. The reason mine haven't done that...
Mine just went away.
Well, you just, because you gained some weight. They just filled
in.
You're just filled in.
That's true.
So, and this is why.
I'm a foodie. And I don't care if it's bad food. I love everything.
So, okay, so eyes. And this is even a lot.
That's too much, yeah.
Yeah, it was...
you could do like a half pound.
Yeah.
But this is nice because that way you can put it...
Oh, you just put it on you.
I have to do a show reference. So
really just a half pump is good enough. And
get in here too. This one can go all the way. It doesn't travel. And get it to the hairline. Go above the brows. Get it here. Put down onto the cheek, whatever you have, if there's extra. But what I love about this eye cream is if you wear makeup, it stays perfect all day without creasing. So one of the things we don't use, like a lot of the European brands use a lot of hydrocarbons or liquidium, perfinium, paraffin, or they use mineral oil. And those break makeup down.
They do. Because oils break down oils and a lot of
well, not everyone. The synthetic oils.
Break in your makeup. A lot of makeup is oil based. And you've got
real oils are like your skin's oils. They penetrate. Synthetic oils.
Yeah.
Synthetic oils are like mineral oil. That's what you use to take theatrical makeup off, right? So your makeup stays fresh all day, and there's little hyaluronic filling spheres in it that go into the cracks on the surface and kind of plump them up with moisture, and then it stays fresh all day.
Yeah, and your makeup goes on smooth and flawless.
Yeah, and I love it because it keeps this area fresh all day, so you don't have like the oilier cheek and the dry concealer area. I love it.
Me too. So why don't we talk about
Isn't that what we're just talking
features
about?
and benefits?
Oh, features and benefits for the eye area. Fine lines, wrinkles, texture, firming, and long-term helping slow down the appearance of aging.
Right.
It really works.
It does.
It says the studies show that it can help with dark circles and puffiness. I didn't see that because I don't have puffy eyes, and I don't really have dark circles. But what I see is that my eyes just overall look younger, and they stay that way.
I feel that way too.
If I go off this for 2 weeks, I look 10 years older.
Right. And I think that I think my eyes do look brighter. I don't know if it's the FRC, the vitamin C, that's what is
and
making
even NAD.
NAD
energizes. When you have more energy and vitality to your skin, a lot of those fluids that create the dark circle. Dark circles are hereditary, and they're also part of lifestyle. But dark circles are 3 different components, right? Bilirubin, which is yellow. Capillaries that leak around the eyes, that's why you should never do this with your eyes or be rough. Breaks capillaries, you get leakage. And then the blood has iron, and the iron turns red. So you have a yellow component, a red component, and then you have the skin gets so thin that you see the blue blood, right, under the eyes. So it's blue, yellow, and red that creates a dark circle. And when skin has more vitality, you'll see less of it.
Right. My next step then is my creme reverse for the face.
I like using creme reverse. That's after 4 weeks.
Look at that.
And again, these are clinicals used twice a day, 4 weeks. I don't know them, but look at the difference it made.
And again, I just want to emphasize that this company that does these clinical studies for us, I guess not models.
No, I spent $90,000 testing this one.
Probably. They're only allowed, like if we're going to do a clinical study.
Yeah, because we did perception and tool study. It was like $90,000 for testing.
But if we're testing, if they're doing a study on the creme reverse, they cannot use anything for 4 weeks but the creme reverse.
Right.
If it's the H reset serum, they can't use anything but.
Right. So that was creme reverse.
Right. So this is the creme reverse intensive, and it's for the face. And really,
it's lightweight too.
It's lightweight.
This system doesn't work as much with emollients.
See it.
It works with actives, right? 26 key ingredients.
See how much and that's going to be a lot for my whole face. But
I don't think so.
Warm it up.
I use a lot.
I know, but you don't need to use a lot.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing. We're over.
If I like something, I want it all. I want more of it. I don't care if it's pizza.
Well, you also have a big face. You need a little bit more.
I do. I say that. If people say, how long was the last time? I don't know. I think I have a big face. And I use a lot of product. You can never ask me how long something's last. I don't know.
You have a really good face. You need a little more product.
I actually do. I went shopping. I'm going to go away for the holidays. I'm living in a house that's been in renovation now for over a year. I haven't had a kitchen over a year. I'm living out of a little studio casita that we have. And I'm going to Paris for the holidays. And so I went to get a little hat because, black is that's the hell they wear there is black. And a hat. And I can't get any hats to fit on my head. Like, I have like an XXL hat. My head is so big.
Use it that hand.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so
I put the cream on.
I put the cream on, pat it in, and again, I just did a little bit. It was enough to do my face, my neck. This is and the reason I'm saying that is because it's gonna last a long time.
Yeah. And if you're wondering, did it all come out? And okay, so I don't have patience. I just unscrew the lid and use it like a regular cream. But you can look inside and make sure you got every drop at the end.
You can.
Same with the eye cream.
And if you're worried about putting your finger in, you can get like a spatula or a Q-tip or whatever. So
spatula,
because the Q-tip is going to absorb everything and blah 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 whatever. But if they don't have spatulas, let me think.
Oh come on! I have a little oh never mind. I was going to say from another brand. I've had it for 10 years. It was metal.
Okay, so is there anything you want to say special about this?
Yeah, so this cream is light. You won't feel like it's heavy, but it does a lot of work because it'll penetrate multiple layers of the skin and work to reduce wrinkles. Now, this cream also has the first ingredient. It comes from Persian silk tree flower. It has 5 peptides, by the way. and it has all the ones that were really tested and proven. This was made Matrixyl 6, Snap 8, Matrixyl 3000, has other peptides as well. Now, it has an ingredient from the Persian silk tree flower, and it's the first ingredient that has been shown to not only help correct the look of glycation wrinkles, but prevent glycation wrinkles. And that's important because a lot of times when you're like, I'm so wrinkly and so leathered, glycation, the way you get rid of glycation
They look like
is
this.
to do your dermapeel.
They look like hashtags.
Like hashtags. Is to do your dermapeel and use this system. And they're the ones that look like leathery hashtags, especially in your cheeks. And some people get it down here. A lot of people get it on their neck,
Yeah.
right? And if you want, also, not to make you go confuse you all, but if you want, you could use the serums at night and get like a richer cream at night. But this will still, it's good enough for, I mean, I'm dry, and I have it on right now, and I'm not dry.
I'm
So,
too.
Some of that's emotional. Like I'm an emotional heavy cream user,
Right.
but it's not that it makes my skin doesn't do more for my skin.
Right.
It's just emotional.
So, and what I wanted to say is that because I talked to a lot of our customers who are afraid to use creams because they're oily.
Oh, this is it.
This is
For
it.
combo.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you have oily skin, oily doesn't mean that you can't use our oils or you can't use our creams or
Right.
that you shouldn't use them because
It'll balance you.
it'll balance you.
Right. A lot of times our skin makes excess oil because we're not treating it right.
Right.
Our lifestyle,
We're stripping it.
stripping it. If you're not using my cleansers,
If you're stripping your
you're
skin,
aging it.
your body's natural response or your skin's natural response is to produce more oil.
To protect itself.
Right.
Right. And then sometimes that oil gets trapped between the layers or it hardens when it's
Yeah.
cold. And then it causes dilated pores and problems. Now, the serum does help reduce the look of pores.
Mm.
It reduces like the pore size because you can have before and afters that show just pores and they greatly diminish. And I know I never not use these. And if I ever don't have them or I'm traveling, when I travel, I just try to take a carry-on and just wear the same thing, 2 outfits and alternate. So I don't have to press anyone. And so I take like miniature skincare. But if I run out, my skin literally within 2 weeks, my eyes and my face looks 10 years older.
Mhm.
My pores dilate, my skin starts to sag. I start to get these things,
Mm.
which I don't want.
Yeah.
So that's the 26 active ingredients. I think I told you that. And it has also been updated, the creams, with the ferulic acid, the retinol, and the vitamin C, in addition to the 26 active ingredients. We even have a lot of SOD. SOD is a powerful antioxidant in nature, and you can't take it orally. And they actually discovered a bacteria that could live inside of a nuclear reactor with all that radiation, and its body was composed of 98% SOD. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Protection, right?
Mhm. Yeah. So next, I love this stuff. I really do.
I am so addicted to that. It is my favorite.
Our age reset lip. And this is a really great applicator. I'm not gonna I'm just
I
gonna
go
put it
like
on my,
this.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah. But you can it's a great it's like a
No.
And it's curved to hug your lip.
Mhm.
But I just put it on my finger and let's talk about the age reset lip.
I'm going to talk about this, and it's so cool. First of all, it has all the ingredients we know help give you fuller lips, right? The Biden Calosa extract, the Kiss Me Quick, the peptide. It has all that. Here's what's different. The base is incredible with these really beautiful butters, and hyaluronic acid is really important. Right? Hyaluronic acid, I don't care how many molecular weights it is, and multi-molecular weights is best, like we do. But it comes as a powder, and you put it into a liquid acidified medium, like acidic water, and you spin and spin and spin, it becomes a gel, right? Now, for the first time ever, and when that water evaporates off the hyaluronic powder in your skin, that hyaluronic looks for more water, which is good. Now, for the first time ever, our organic chemists created 3 molecular weights of oil-soluble hyaluronic acid. And what do we know about oils? right? Like our divine elixirs, oils penetrate deeper into the skin because the skin recognizes natural oils. So when that hyaluronic acid penetrates multiple layers of the skin with the age reset, after you have it on, if you're going to put lipstick on, wait a little bit, but after you have it on, 5-10 minutes later, go like this, tap on your lips. They bounce back.
Right.
That's that HA penetrating going.
Do you want to know that somebody, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, said, you have really great lips.
Everyone thinks we have fake lips.
Yeah, you have really, and asked me, and actually, so I'm redoing my house right now too.
Oh my God, she's become a DIY.
Yeah.
She sends me pictures, she's like blasting tile out, took a wall down.
I knocked down a wall, I took down my fireplace. The other day, the photo that I
never
sent
did stuff like that.
I was on the ground with a jackhammer ripping out my floors.
I know.
Yeah.
I never do that.
So but I had a contractor come by just to talk me through a lot of stuff. He's actually a friend of mine. He owns a construction company and he's giving me some pointers. But he was like, "Do you do something to your lips?" And I said, "No." And he's like, "You have really great lips."
Go like this. If you can do that, you don't have fake lips.
If you can do this.
Actually, what you don't want to look like is this. That's the LA look.
No, if you can do this.
That's a fish. That's Nemo. That's Nemo.
Anyway, I think this one's.
They want you guys to mention $86 off within 6 hours.
Yeah.
You go through all the offers.
So I'm going to recap again. So 5-piece kit, $84 off. It's a 30% discount. You can find it on our website. I believe it's under special offers or under the Deep Wrinkle Protocol. And it is the Reset and Reverse kit. Then we have a VIP 25 for a site-wide 25% off. But it excludes special offers, our gift sets, gift cards. Discount codes cannot be combined. Do I need to do it again? I feel like because we usually have a few different things, but
I'm reading my
we'll get to it right now, Agape.
Are you finished with talking?
So again, $84 off this kit. It's amazing. So it's a 30% discount. 25% off. VIP 25 for site-wide 25% off. And let's take some questions.
Yeah. Where's Ruby? Where is Ruby?
She's sleeping. Go get her.
Napping.
She's sleeping. Oh, because I overfed her.
It's Wednesday
treats.
afternoon. Napping.
I'm making her fat. So somebody said they bought the age reset serum. Hey, if you did, go. I don't see where it went. Go online and rate it for me. I really appreciate it. Everything you love from Skin, wherever you got it, go online and rate it.
Lori Campbell, Dermapeel is amazing. Hello, I am the Dermapeel Queen. I will sing its praises to everyone every day. Change the story of my skin.
And we will be eventually doing, not eventually, but Dermapeel is really expensive to make. It has no water in it. It's just pure work. And you'll see offers here and there with bigger sizes or bigger tubes or bigger jars, maybe once or twice a year.
We'll try, yeah.
There's Ruby. Hi, girl.
Let's see.
Hi, baby Kate.
Who else is on, Jane?
She likes her butt scratches.
Hello, Jane. Hello, Lori from California.
I use everything. Linda. Thank you, Linda.
Lori Campbell. Hi from California. Where, California? Let's see.
I'm in Rancho Mirage. So then, hey, Ruby, look at the camera of yourself. Usually you like to check yourself
Texas.
out. She's still sleepy right now, and she's not in the mood.
Cheryl Sutton, first time on. Hello from Texas.
Oh, she's pretty. Please help me with my dry skin.
Okay. Well.
Can I?
Can we talk about our oils?
Yeah. Are we allowed to go off subject for a second? And I know that I have. Hey, baby.
We can for a minute because we have really dry skin too. And
okay, stop talking.
I do add oil in between.
Stop talking. So, I have the driest skin ever. We were dry as teenagers. We never had breakouts. We had dryness.
Right.
And my mom's the same way. My dad was the same way. Now, don't disturb my center of thought. I'm going to go off. Now, if you really want to fix dry skin, number one, you have to use my cleansers. Number one, whether you use the oil cleanser day and night by itself, the Divine Elixir oil cleanser, Manuka honey cleanser by itself, or whether you use the AM and PM cleansers under the non-negotiable range, you have to use my cleansers. They don't saponify your lipidic membranes and more, and they help with your biome. Two, you have to use the Dermapeel regularly. Right? I use Dermapeel every other day. She uses it every day, but we're a little obsessed. If you do that 3 times a week or maybe 4, use your Dermapeel really regularly, you're going to start making the skin renew itself better and function more like it was when it was young. Number 3, ashwagandha oil. I make a product called ashwagandha oil, and you can use it over your age reset serum.
It's our Ayurvedic blend.
Ayurvedic blend. It's a green oil, and this one is an adaptogen. It's our richest of our 3 oils. The lightest being the algae oil. And use this oil over your serums before you moisturize, day and night. Mix a drop with it with your foundation. Right? You could even do something called a 7-day soak, where you do Dermapeel every day, and you do a heavy amount of this, like really soak your skin with this oil 7 days and 7 nights in a row, and it resets.
Right.
I get it, and no one understands dry skin, right? And I'm from
head to toe, from my hair to my toenails.
Me too. And everyone's like, you want these really lightweight creams? They're more modern. I can't even get them to spread on my skin. That's how dry I am. So,
and I'm really dry because I'm also 55. I'm at that age when we're drier than normal.
It's cold in here.
Ashwagandha, Divine Elixir, ashwagandha, and it says cannabis sativa, but don't get scared. It's not like it has THC and hallucinogens. It's not going to get you high. It has the good fatty acids, the omegas from, and ashwagandha is the king of all Ayurvedic plants. It's an adaptogen. Adapts to what you want to do. There's also prickly pear oil and other beautiful oils.
So yeah, adaptogens helps to balance, like where your skin is lacking. It balances your skin.
Thank you. What do you use for me? She wants to lick my hair.
Let's see.
She's doing me the look. She grooms me.
Younger.
She gives me this look, and it's like, I want to groom you, and then she does it.
Nancy Spencer. I am older but look younger. And
I use all 3 oils.
Continue looking that way. The Dermapeel is crazy good and use it every other day. Which oil is best for oils for older skin? Can you explain the difference in the oils? Okay. So
here's how I layer.
I use all 3. Okay, go ahead, because I think we do it the same way.
I do my algae oil day and night. That one's like water. You shake it up, you get all 6 algae.
And I use that before my serum.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
I do algae oil first, and then during the day I'll do my Manuka after the serum, and then at night I do my
We're
ashwagandha.
confusing people so much.
I know.
Okay, now what I do is where's the algae oil? We have an algae oil.
I have
a show coming up.
I have a mini algae oil.
I'm popping. Oh yeah, give me the mirror. Here's what I do. I do algae oil first. You shake this one up and use it. It's like water. It goes right in. And then at night, I put ashwagandha over it. During the day, I put Manuka honey oil over it. The Divine Elixir Manuka honey. I use all 3 oils.
I do too.
But so I usually use my serums first. Sometimes I don't even use a moisturizer. I do layer my oils. But I do my serums first. But you do the oils.
I do I do the algae
so
oil
you do
first.
This.
Because it absorbs a little faster.
This at night.
Yeah.
This during the day.
Yeah.
And then your cream still?
I am that dry.
I am too.
I can't tell you.
But if I've confused you
then,
where your head is spinning around, let me finish my sentence. She's had a lot of coffee.
Then email my daughter Athena and she'll explain it to
she'll help you. The one for the driest skin is the Divine Elixir algae. Divine Elixir Ayurvedic blend.
Ayurvedic. On our website, is the Ayurvedic blend with ashwagandha.
What happened to everything?
You took it away.
Now, hopefully we didn't confuse you. We should have stayed on topic more. Yeah. It's just hard when you're asking questions and we not answer. Oh, if you're using the eye boot camp, you do not use the eye oil. until you're done with your boot camp. The serums will run out first in your eye boot camp. The cream will last longer. When the serums run out, you start using your oil and then your eye boot camp eye cream. Or use the eye oil at night under the eye cream if it's too much during the day.
Right.
Yeah.
I
just got, okay, I know you're not going to believe me. Where's my little, you have my little bag that just came in the mail today? So I actually have to buy products too. And I'm never going to not use the eye boot camp. I use actually my age reset serum still on the eyes, but I'm going to always use eye boot camp. I'm not going to do the one time a quarter, but I actually got one. It just came in yesterday. And I was so excited to get a new box. The 30-day eye boot camp. So it hasn't launched on our website yet,
it hasn't,
but it will.
I'm using every time because we didn't have it in. I've been using from the lab. They just fill up little bottles for me in the lab.
They are ashwagandha cream.
I'm
older, but look at I saw that. Best for old. Which oil? Ashwagandha.
She's not very cuddly.
She did the 7-day reset, like we talked about last time, and what a difference. That's where once in a while when you're feeling like, I need something, you do the Dermafill every day, and you just use the oil and a lot of it. Right,
I do like an entire dropper full of
and then you
oil.
Massage it and just let it soak all day.
And nothing else.
And then you do it again at night.
Right.
Yeah, nothing else.
We did a whole show on the 7-day soap.
7-day soap.
Yeah, it's
a reset.
Definitely worth it. If you can, definitely.
I think I've got to get off because
I think we're done.
I have to do a puppet.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. What I'm grateful for this season is all of you, and I always have been, always, my whole life. I've had the best customers, the most loyal customers, and I know that.
They're friends.
And that's why I work very, very hard to make sure that I bring you the very best available. And I try really hard to make the prices attainable. Getting hard. But I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much. I really, really care for you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bless you all. I have a pastrami sandwich waiting for you.